Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Okay, I'm gonna use this Messerschmitt to bomb that. Okay, I want to double check every now and then and make sure that the enemy's not doing something tricky. Okay, so right, we're probably gonna spend a pretty decent amount of time, or at least resources, just killing these enemy counterattackers. Belgian infantry are annoying. They only have so many of them, so if we get rid of them, then they're all gone. Did I have another HQ? For some reason I thought I did. Maybe not. Okay, that's right. And then we're gonna move in on them. So I can focus my ships. And those are all French things. Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't even been thinking about all this for a while, so it's a bit of an adjustment. Okay, let's just use our Stukas to try and kill these guys. Oh, nice job. Okay, we'll bomb him. Now, the rest of them are not going to. Let's see. First, okay, I'm going to move our fleet first. So, the S-boats. All of you guys go right here. This is French, right? So I'm going to leave that thing alone. Well, 35 to 21. They're injured. You know what? We could take these guys. Let's just smack them. Yeah, now they're both elites. Awesome. So that's a couple of heavy cruisers gone. Right. I'm going to go here, and then I should, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I can make that. I'm going to enter in there. We're just kind of gonna pray that that works out. Okay, what is this? This is a light cruiser AA. I could send out coastal subs to kill that. Right, and there's that too. There's no way we're getting that because it's under their fixed coastal defense. We can kill those though. So these guys, they have 8 movement. So 1, 2, 3 bombard. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can make it all the way out and back. Or just attack. Sure, let's do that. This thing, I'm not even going to bother with that thing. I don't care. That's too much work, and I have more important things to focus on. Killing British light cruisers, totally worth. They're just gonna let us kill the Glorious. You know what? I have so many ships here that can tank things. I think I'm just gonna send all my fighters in this area right over here. Because they'll be more handy. Okay, so that's them. Take out the Deutschland. You have 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, technically, he could kill his way through there. Then that thing is vulnerable to bombardment, though, and is not the strongest, so if their entire fleet bombards it could kill. I think we should just send it out to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll probably hear a microwave in the background right about now. Alright. Let's just send out a sub to deal with this. Frankly, I think I might kill my sub. They don't really rebuild those, so every single destroyer that the enemy loses, that hurts them. Okay, this is a 1 hit point dude. We can attack directly. So I could use one of my light divisions, but I think it'd be wiser to use this. There we go. Sure, fortify for now. All you guys just come rolling on in. Okay, so now, my planes. Here, just, can I get back to the planes? No, there's nothing else that's interesting over here. I can try to kill that. It's probably got some fighter cover. Let's send a Dornier to find out. It does not. Oh, well, that actually doesn't confirm anything, because I got shot down. It does not. We're killing those. Because this is just, yeah, 1 heavy cruiser, 2 destroyers, and a transport. I have no idea if there's anything inside or not. Doesn't really matter. Because it's worth taking it out anyway. Can I use my Dorniers for this? These things are 1 hit point, and they have terrible defense. Is that the last one? Yes, it was. Cool. Really? How are you guys failing this much? Okay, so that was all my other bombers. All I have left are Stukas. Let's kill the Frenchies first. They're in a forest, so they're the most annoying ones to do. Well, that guy's a 1 hit point. I think we can take him. I'll take stock of our situation in a minute. First, we're going to kill these guys. What is the defense on this thing? 6. We can take that. I don't have any veterans that need to level up. Yeah, let's just use you. I might need that one for something else, actually. Do I have another motorized infantry around here? No. I could have sworn I did. Huh. Oh, well, I have this guy. Cool. That's still in Belgian territory. These guys really mess with the French movement. Alright. Gonna send... What are you doing in there? Okay, I'm gonna send him up here just to act as garrison. And that thing is definitely moving the second I have control of it again. More of the really good U-boats. Yeah, my coastal sub out there is absolutely gonna die, but... You know, the more that we take out the weaker ships of the enemy fleet, the more he'll use his strong ships to act as defenders in his convoys, which just leaves him more exposed. You guys wait there for a second. I actually don't know if they can make it through that safely. Okay. So, wow, that's a lot of infantry. So first, this 88 can just, I'm gonna put this one here. And is there anything real special here? No, not really. Just a garrison. Okay, so we're gonna move up and join these guys. This 88 can make it all the way up to Amsterdam. I like to have some air defense on these coastal cities. This is a whole stack of infantry who are doing nothing. Oh, and another 88. Yep, so all of you guys can come over here. Have a bunch of other infantry here. And another 88. Okay, the SS regiment can absolutely move. And I'll just go ahead and take a handful of these infantry and send them in. we definitely want any healed up motorized stuff to be moving. Because we don't have an abundance of panzers or motorized infantry. And these Belgian cities, these ones are actually going to put up a fight. Okay, yeah. I have a you, who I can put over here. But I don't think anyone else here is fully healed that has multiple movement. Yeah, so we're just kind of stuck with that. Okay, please let me get the shear back safely. I would love to get these Type 9s into action. They're gnarly. 35 attack, they can see enemy subs, and they have blitz. One of those things is an entire convoy killer if it can get within range. I don't have any subs coming from down here. It's just the Graf Spee. Which is good news. Okay, well, let me see. I have the Blucher and the Admiral Hipper. So 1, 2, 3, bombard. 1, 2, 3. They could. Is this a transport? No, it's the Royal, or it's the Courageous. Give it a shot. Maybe you can damage that thing and make it easier if it exposes itself. I'm not hyper concerned about the French ones yet. To get back to port, they have to run all the way here, so if I damage those things, they'll run away. Which means I should probably damage them at some point. There was something else I wanted to check, but I don't remember what it was. I should make double sure that I don't have any tanks just chilling out here, because that's important. I want to move this up with the rest of my fleet, so I don't lose track of it. You go there. Okay. One more turn, I get a 3E. Let's move this thing along and see what our enemies do this time. That was a smart move, Sweden. Ha! They did attack. But hey, if it baits out another Belgian, now I don't have to fight that dude, so I'll take it. I think we're going to focus on taking Brussels first. Ah, dang it. That's no surprise, sadly. It's a smart move. I can't fault him for it. If I'm America, I haven't played an American game, but when I do, that will be one of the first things I do, is just send a battleship down there to Cuba to kill that thing. Because the Germans are never going to use it. If you're America and you don't damage it, it'll just chill around Cuba the whole game. It'll move in, bombard, move away with all of its movement, and then the next round it'll come back in and do the same thing. Another stack of Frenchies. Don't know what their deal is. Oh, he damaged a minefield. If Britain doesn't expose themselves all badly, that thing is dead next turn. Ah, that probably damaged one of my Messerschmitts, unfortunately. That one did too. Good work. Ooh, they got a lot of guys. Just bombs it, of course. Ah, stinking Southamptons. I hate them so much. Right, that's why I didn't want to move Messerschmitts in there. Because they'll bomb them. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that? Dang it. Now I'm going to lose all my Messerschmitts, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Oh, there are only 2 in there, so if they don't think to bombard Rotterdam, those ones should be okay. Goodness, they just have so many. Okay, I'll see where we are. I probably lost them both. They don't seem too focused on Rotterdam, so maybe I can properly put fighter cover in there, and it won't be an issue. I also might just set up an airbase outside the city so they can't bombard it. Those things are more secure anyway. Okay, let me see here. Bismarck. Okay, I'm going to have you go for a research lab. Do you have to deal with any corruption yet? Some corruption. No waste, though. If you're still looking good by the end of those 3 turns, you're starting to work on Bismarck. I might have him build a police station. It only takes 1 turn. Alright, we got a new Panzer in here. Thank goodness. Yeah, let's, actually, these ones actually need these, don't they? Yeah, take the police station. So what are we looking at here? That's just a big pile of French infantry, again, with another one of those cavalry divisions. Yep, both Messerschmitts are out. Those ones are okay. I'll give them a turn, see if they actually stay there or not. Alright, before we do anything else, I need to wake up my HQs over here. We're going to hit Brussels. I want to combine all of our firepower I can muster to hammer this city. If we can take it this turn, that's a huge step forward. Because it establishes a new front line for France, and it completely cuts off any Belgian resistance at the knees. Because Antwerp, it can't produce enough to actually keep up. Okay. Yeah, we can take it. Okay, this is my chance. Get under the minefield. At least the shear is back. No graph speed, sadly. Okay, well, obviously, the game should know I don't actually want to move these things yet. Oh, are these guys all healed up? Cool. Generally, it would go like artillery, then planes, then ships, and then ground troops, but for some reason, it seems to be focused on avoiding my planes. You're here. Dorniers. Okay. Hit Brussels with everything we got. Wait on that one. Bombing a city's always annoying. We hit its citizens half the time, its city improvements the other, and every now and then we get really lucky and manage to hit an enemy target. And of course my planes mostly suck right now, so we hit nothing many times. Haven't hit an actual guy one time yet. There we go. Man, we still haven't gotten through just the initial defenders. There, okay. They're out of fresh units. Okay, that's good too. Getting them down below 12, that saps a little bit of their innate defense. Okay, not bad. Did I use both my HQs? I did not. There we go. Bad news for you guys. Okay, I should have a Panzer in here somewhere. This one. Alright. And I believe I have this, yes. This in a forest? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna have a handful of these guys hold their position. One of the 88s is gonna stand there too. Just in case these enemies do something tricky, I don't want them getting to my HQs. Alright. Let all our ships move. So, now we have Brussels. All we ought to do is take Antwerp, which will be significantly easier, I think. Generally, the non-capital cities are far less defended. He'll likely rush and draft someone in here. I think he's probably going to do that. So, did I not have 288s here? I thought I did for some reason. Okay, well, I don't really need to cover this anymore. I mean, well, I guess they can still bomb it if they want to. I think this one, yeah, this has a bunch of fighter cover. Okay, you go here. Well, I'm going to move these planes around. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to move 3 of them. You guys are going to go here. Once they're in the air, I'll probably move the ones from here up to here, where they should be able to cover both of these, I think. Maybe not. Operational range of 4. No. There's no way I'm going to be able to cover Amsterdam without the use of an extra airfield that I build. So that one might just be vulnerable to enemy targeting forever. Let's wake up more of these infantry and move them. They don't need to be here. That one... they're not taking that. All of you guys just load up into Brussels. Okay. Now, the Panzers, the ones I have not yet used. Which isn't many of them. They can move. Did I already move the 88 in here? Yes. Now, the next turn, we can slaughter the defenders here, kill these special fortresses probably too. If this thing doubles back, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get here and bombard. If it uses all its movement, we'll kill that too. If their heavy cruiser does the same, because I think that's only 1 square away, we'll kill them both. And we'll also try to take Antwerp. I guess we'll see what they do, because this turn's going to be over before too long. I'm going to move a couple of these guys up here. This one. What do we have here? 3 of them. Yeah, these guys cover well enough. Okay, I've got 2 grand. Leipzig, what do you still need? 560? Do it. Let's just try to, nope, get ahead of the game here on some of our more important cities. Because the faster I get these manufacturing plants up and running, the faster we can actually start working on stuff. Boy, that's pricey. Have you started yet? Yes, you have. Vienna produces well. That just shows you how expensive manufacturing plants are. Okay, well, that's about all my money anyway. Oh, I didn't rename this one. I know the Brits have subs. I just don't know where. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure something out for them. This one here, this is acting as a garrison. It's just holding position so that bombers from the Courageous can keep on hitting us. That's the only reason it's sitting there. These ones are bombarding. We killed 1, so I think those are the only 6 battleships he's got over here. And he's got like 4 others in the Mediterranean that are probably going to come up here. We've taken out a handful of his heavy cruisers, so that's good. And then he has 5 Southamptons. Now, the only way I know to lure these things out properly is to put something strong enough that a destroyer can't kill it out here for them to come attack it. Probably going to have to bait them out with some of my light cruisers at some point. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to try to find a way to deal with this problem first. I could also just try to mass bombard and bomb them. They don't have air cover yet in London, I don't think. They don't have any fighters in the air. But all my bombers are too focused fighting with the allies over here to do that. So I don't know. Let's jump to the next turn first, and we'll see what happens. Just so I can get that done. I'm not actually doing the next turn yet, but we can start it. I don't know if France is going to stay there and try to fortify its position in the middle of my new territory, or if they're going to double back. They might just attack Brussels, although I doubt it. They'd be attacking across a river, and even though I don't have the city's defense bonuses, there's a bunch of high defense fortified guys in there. Alright, well they're not running. At least not all of them. Otherwise that artillery would have gotten out of there. Okay, that one's probably going to survive, at least for another turn. But I can probably do something about that. Dang. He's moving deeper. This dude's bold. I wish I could just assign, like, the animation thing to skip British bombards, so I didn't have to sit here watching them do this. Because I know exactly what they're gonna do, and it doesn't matter. The only thing that makes this tolerable is that I know their bombardments aren't going to actually kill anything I've got here. You know, if London doesn't have any air defense, I might just bomb it. Then again, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. They've bombed me with hurricanes, and I shot some of those down. But the other ones, I don't think it's gladiators. Gladiators are like their naval ones, and I think they used all those. Those in Swordfish. No, I don't even know. They have the other ones. I think it's Spitfires, actually. Yeah, the old generation Spitfires. I'm pretty sure they have some of those right there in London. I can see what it costs to get a location, or even just to investigate the city of London. I should be able to do that safely. And see what they have. Actually, stealing plans from them, I think that'd be too expensive. Now, what are the people whining about now? I don't even know what this thing needs to build. Because of course you did this on the turn that I finished that, so I can't see what the actual turn lengths are going to be. Okay, what are your times looking like? For 5. Okay, build 88s. I'm going to need a lot more 88s. You build 87Bs because you can do it fast. Oh, this is Berlin. Right. German security divisions, they can pump them out fast. And the increased happiness is very helpful. As we're seeing right now, we need it. Don't really need a courthouse yet. Let's just get it anyway. Get it out of the way. Factory. Okay. So let me see real quick. If I go to Great Britain, try to investigate the city of... Oh boy. London. There we are. What are we looking at? 2 fighters at most right now. And they're in range of my hinkles. Okay. So here's what I think I'm going to do. Depending on how my bombardments of Antwerp go, we might hit it with the Stukas and try to attack it, but I might just whack it with the HQs, and if that doesn't... No, I'm not going to hit it with the HQs. Everyone's going to pour into Brussels, and we're going to just use the HQs to hammer these guys. And then my entire air force, I'm going to use a couple Messerschmitts to see if I can absorb their fighters, and then all of our planes from here are just going to bomb London in an effort to destroy those Southamptons. I don't know what else he has in there, but I know it's not battleships, because they're all out here. So, he doesn't have their defensive cover, and I destroyed all of his battle cruisers. So the strongest thing he can have in there is like heavy cruisers, which if he had those, he'd be bombarding me with them. Those Southamptons are going to be at the top of the stack, or at least close enough to it. And I think I have enough planes to get through them. And he's not smart enough to properly garrison that thing. So even if I don't get them all, next turn, they're just going to stay in there, and the only thing he'll do is move a bunch of planes in, which can't stop me from bombing again. And I might just do that until I kill all of his Southamptons, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Then it's just battleships. The French ships get to survive for a few more days, I think. So we're going to try to clear out these with our HQs. Not too worried about that guy. And the Stukas can only hit things in this range anyway, so they'll help clean up, and then my tanks will do the rest. I don't like that. I think I'm going to have you step forward and help hold the line. I'd really rather they not get a foothold here. That tank did very well under bad circumstances and managed to actually breach part of the line. They normally don't get that close. Whatever. I know that France is mostly out of planes anyway. Okay, so that'll be next turn. That'll be the plan for it. And we'll see if, hopefully... Oh, there's the other 88. We'll see if hopefully we can make our lives easier. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read. And if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.